All right, it's time for the final topic of the show. As always, brought to you by you. You can go to kindoffunny.com/Gamescast topic and leave your topic just like these beautiful people did. Joseo says, hey, what games on PC should you be playing?
Oh.
Counter-Strike.
Battlegrounds.
Diablo 3.
Black Wake.
World of Warcraft.
Deceit.
Probably Hearthstone, too, if you're into card games, so I'm not. But I know a lot of people are.
Yeah. I mean, Rainbow
Cluster
Six.
Truck.
What's this?
It plays really well.
What's
PC.
this game you and Duggan have been playing a lot lately?
Player Unknown's Battlegrounds.
So give us the pitch
that is
on
the
this.
hotness right
It's
now.
coming to consoles eventually, but right now it's in early access on.
This seems to be like all the
Steam.
rage. I don't know anything about it.
I mean, it's essentially, if you ever played H1Z1, it's the same premise where it's like, imagine Hunger Games, the game, right? Where you fucking parachute down, you start looking for a gun frantically, right? You're starting to loot up, and you're trying to kill everybody and be the last one alive. So like I said, it's if you've played H1Z1, it's just like H1Z1.
So is it like a sci-fi shooter, or is it like a contemporary shooter?
Grounded,
is it a shooter?
Modern.
Third person, first person?
Both. Yeah. Crazy.
Whoa.
Yeah,
cool.
so you can like go into third person and like kind of like use that third person camera to like kind of see around, you know, the
corners
side of a
shit.
tree and corners and stuff like that. And then you can go first person to, you know, ADS and scope down and whatnot.
Huh. Okay.
Or you can go over the shoulder. They give you a variety of things. It's a fun game. It's a slower, more tactical version of H1Z1.
So what other differences are there? Because we had I guess Will Smith, not the Will Smith, a different Will Smith.
Holy shit!
I was like
on the show a couple weeks ago, and he was pitching us on the game, and I'm super sold. We had a great time with H1Z1. We did a Let's Play one time where it was me, Kevin, and Greg just playing. And have you played H1Z1?
Yeah.
So it's freaking awesome. Where it's just how many players is
It's not really my type of thing.
150 drop in for H1Z1 and 100 drop in for Battlegrounds.
100. Okay, cool. So you get the 100 people. They're all on this little island. They parachute in, and then as the match goes on, there's like the areas you're allowed to be in get smaller.
Yeah,
and smaller.
H1Z1's toxic gas, and in Battlegrounds, it's more of like an electrical field, and it just closes everyone in together. Like the circle gets tinier and tinier until you have nothing but just 10 by 10 to like fight.
And the goal is just to survive.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then
the goal is to be the last
survives.
person
Is
alive.
it team-based or FFA?
You can do solo, dubs, and you can do squads of 4? Yeah, 4. Looking at the girlfriend. Yeah, 4. Sweet. And then there's leaderboards, ranking system. The thing about this, and I know a lot of people have put a lot of time into H1Z1, it looks promising, like way more promising than H1Z1. So H1Z1, H1Z1 like came out and they did their thing, and it was riddled with issues. And then people were like, "We need this. We need this fix. We need like region lock or ping lock, and we need less desync." And then they're like, "We have like crates for you guys." And it's like, "What the fuck are you guys doing, man? Like, fix the game." Not to say that Battlegrounds doesn't have those similar issues, but every week there's a patch.
Also, yeah, it's early access, right?
It's early access too.
Yeah.
Not an excuse, but fair enough.
I mean, that's a pretty big excuse. It's still in development.
Well, regardless of early access, it's very difficult to have a big ass map with 100 people in it, all doing different things, and have them like sync up one-to-one and not have there be desync or all those kind of issues.
It seems like this game is a lot bigger than H1Z1. Like H1Z1 people loved, but this is everywhere now.
It's because it's more competitive when it comes down to it, because H1Z1, you know, you run around, you jump out of a car, like moving speed and whatnot, and with this game, it's a lot more about getting into a gunfight with each other, and the hit detection's better. And hit detection's like everything when it's a shooting game. Like you can point blank shotgun someone in H1Z1, and it won't do anything to them. And like the number of clips that you'll have that you just shoot the guy in the face and they don't die. Granted, you get this too in Battlegrounds, but it's on a smaller scale. And you just have more confidence in the development team when they say, hey, these are the issues and these are what we're going to fix. Oh, by the way, we're having weekly updates on like the game, adding new things and trying to fix these issues. And you just have confidence in like, okay, I believe that this is going to end up being a really good finished, polished product further down the line.
Awesome. So besides PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds, what other games have you been playing on the PC?
I've been playing this game called Deceit, which is a fucking hilarious game. So you take 6 people, okay? You wake up, I think one of the surroundings is a hospital, right? Everyone wakes up. It's the first person, you shoot and whatnot. Everyone wakes up. 2 of those 6 people are infected. The 4 people are trying to get out alive, nobody knows who's the infected person.
Does the infected person know they're infected?
The infected people know, and they know who the other infected person is. So they try to work together to screw over everybody. So here's the thing. Yes. So here's the thing, right? So you have people like trying to turn power switches on, right, to get to the next level and whatnot. And I'm like, Sean goes down a corridor, right, turns on the power switch. I'm sitting there, I'm infected. I'm sitting here like, is anybody looking? Shut that shit right down, right? Say Sean catches me, and Sean's like, Alfredo tried to cut down the power. He's infected. That's where I go, no. I saw Sean do it. Sean did it right in front of me. He's the infected guy. And then there's this whole, like, you try to, like, deceive each other and whatnot. And the cool thing is, like, there's blood bags for the infected. Yeah, because they're creatures, right? So I'll get into it. But there's blood bags everywhere, right? And the goal is to try, as an infected, to try and drink these blood bags to make yourself more powerful. Because every minute, like, when you're running around, the lights are on, you can see everyone's name on top of their head. Every minute, the lights shut out. And you can't see who's who. You can't see names on top of people's like faces or whatnot. That's where the infected turn into the creatures at their will, at their free will, and try to like solo people out and like kill them in a corner somewhere.
Huh.
So
this sounds fucking awesome.
Sounds like a party game.
It's an awesome game because it's really funny because there's all these kinds of different devices and tools. Like there's one device that's a scanner where you literally pick it up and you scan it, it tells you the person's infected or not. But it's one of those things. If I'm infected, Sean's not. He scans me, says I'm infected. Why can't I just bullshit and say Sean's infected?
Yeah.
Or I've had an opportunity where, say, both of us are infected, and you grab the scanner and you scan me, and you're like, oh yeah, Fredo's cool, but we're both infected. We're working together. You know what I'm saying?
I scanned it. It's cool.
It's all about just lying to everybody else.
That sounds really cool.
That sounds great. We gotta do a let's play of that.
It's a fun time.
Okay.
Yeah. No,
Is there any other games that you'd recommend?
Black Wake has also been a fun game.
Black Wake?
Yes. It's a pirate game. So you get a crew of, I don't know, maybe like 15 people, and you run a ship, right?
You and 15 of your closest friends.
Yeah. You guys run a ship, and you essentially have to take care of like everything you have to do with the ship, right? Loading the cannons and whatnot. And you have other people with their ships, and you essentially fight each other, and you just try and sink each other. And I've been doing stuff like just ramming into the other ship, and so you guys have to like duke it out like with guns and muskets and whatnot. So it becomes this whole like I'm not about like naval warfare, but when it comes to like
put that on a fucking game box. I'm not about naval warfare.
I'm not. But when I'm sitting there and you have people like when you're the captain and you're the one that's choosing where people go. And you're like, all right, load up the right side. And you're like shooting cannons at the other people. And you're like, fuck it, I'm going to ram into these guys. We're just going to duke it out. Like, it makes for pretty. Yeah. Yeah. No, it's just like Sea of Thieves. But it's out right now.
Star Trek Bridge Crew.
So,
yeah.
Yeah. It makes for a good time. So,
cool.
Yeah. I think between those three games, that's a lot of
There's a lot to get
into.
Sounds fun.
Yeah.
Let's see. Here we go. Marcus Pat. Has an interesting question. Is Alfredo's shooter skills declining with age?
Oh, I was actually hoping you'd read this one.
Everyone's shooting skills decline with age.
Yes, 100%. Like, I'll put this up there for both Sean and I. I fully believe that Sean and like our skill levels, like the way we play games, our situational awareness, our reflex skills are really high up there. So yes, they are deteriorating over time, but they're so far up there to begin with, that I still am able to be like a part of the top 1% Rainbow Six. Sean does very well in Counter-Strike, whatnot. But it is declining. Like
LDM?
It is.
LDM.
More and more, I have to rely less on my reflexes.
What?
It's his rank.
It's my rank.
It's his rank. I'm a DMG.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you see this in esports a lot, right? Like, it's not even just shooters; it's all competitive games. But like
StarCraft, like 22, you're too old.
Yeah, like a lot of pro players hit their prime at like 18 to 22, around there, and then after that, it starts to go away because you're getting older. Your neural pathways are fully formed. You're not forming new ones. You're not learning new things as fast as you used to, and your reflex skills start to go away. And so it becomes more about playing smarter than the people who have better reflexes than you, which is something we've both done pretty effectively. Yeah. But I do notice more now than I ever have before. I'm 30, where people will just make a shot that I can't make.
I can't believe you're 30.
28.
Yeah. You
We're
guys are getting old
up
too.
there,
Yeah,
dude.
I'm 27.
Whoa.
Speak for yourself, Alfredo.
You're like a month away. Get out of here.
I am, but still.
Yeah. But I mean, it's fits for all.
You
gamers,
definitely
yeah.
rely more on setting up the situation in your favor.
Yeah.
As opposed to like, I'm just gonna run in there and fucking shoot everyone's face off.
Yeah. Better strategy, better positioning,
Yeah.
better tactics.
I feel like you hit a point that you get old enough, though, that you just revert back to that. Or at least Nick Scarpino's taught me that.
Revert back to what?
Run
Infantile
in and
status?
shoot
Oh.
everyone.
Well, that's
Shoot
because
everyone
when
in
you
the
realize
face.
you can't, no matter what amount of effort or strategy or tactics, you suck anyway. So then you can just go and
I
guns
realized
blazing.
that a long time ago. So I don't even need to worry about
Whatever, dude. You're supposedly, I've never played Halo against you, but you employ special tactics.
I've
in
mastered
Halo.
the flag. I am the flag capturer. No one
I've
can
never,
do it better.
I've said this before, I've never seen someone in a fucking CTF Blood Ghost match sit in the one bush in the back of your base for, I shit you not, a half hour.
Then I fucking
Quote,
struck.
waiting for the right moment to
And then
strike.
it would happen.
I'll tell you what, though. I'll tell you what. Like, out of nowhere, the flag is gone. And you're like, what the fuck is going on? And then you just see Tim fucking like crouching along the side cliffs and shit.
It's like, yeah, man, I missed that shit.
Master strategies from this man. Although,
stress.
if you shoot at him once, he'll just stand there because he knows he's
I
not-
would-
he
yeah, I
can't,
would
he
just be
can't
like,
shoot
all
for
right.
shit. He'll be like,
Jigsaw.
all right, Jigsaw, you caught me
I'll sit
this
in the bush
time.
again for a while.
Like the fucking Hamburglar, you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
So
Sometimes
funny.
he'll get away with it, and sometimes, but he's always after
I'm
it.
always after that burger. This one comes from Throw7.
Ooh, my man.
No question. I was just hoping you can give him a quick shout out from his Twitch community and let him know that we're proud of him and can't wait to see the things he's working on.
Yes, working on big things.
Big
so
things
I'm
popping
excited.
for Mr.
It's my
Alfredo
Twitch
Plays.
fan, man. I love those guys.
Hell yeah. Let's see. I'm trying to find one for good old Sean Burger over here.
It's funny too because they love everybody. Like occasionally Sean will walk in, everyone's like Shark Fin again.
Yeah, I'll pop in every once in a while.
Sean, this is from Mr. Brawl96.
Hey.
And I guess this applies to you as well. Why don't you play COD Zombies? It's very up both of your alleys.
Like I
Also,
said,
how many Toblerones can you eat?
not a big sweets guy.
Yeah, all right, that's
I could
sweet.
probably
I'm
eat a
not
whole
into
pack
something.
too.
Not too big into sweets.
It's like a chocolate candy.
Yeah,
bar,
it's like
right?
that
Yeah,
chocolate
yeah,
little
yeah.
like weird ass thing.
Not a big
Think some
sweets
caramel
guy.
in there.
And thank God I'm not.
Kevin
because if
says
I-
he can take down this many. Could you take it down?
If necessary.
All right,
So-
sorry. Going back to it. COD Zombies.
Yeah, I mean, I've never been a big zombies guy, even back in. Did they have zombies in Modern Warfare 2? I don't even know if they did.
Not two,
Yeah.
right?
Wasn't it World at War that introduced
Yeah,
them?
World at
I'm
War.
totally
Yeah.
speaking
It was
out
World at
loud
War.
here. I don't know, but I
No.
think that's right.
I'm pretty sure it was World at War.
You know who we need? We need Bobby Amos up in
Bobby
here. He'd be able
Amos.
to tell us.
Bobby.
Yeah, I loved Modern Warfare 1 and I loved Modern Warfare 2, but then like in games after that, it got kind of away from what I felt made Call of Duty super special as a competitive shooter. It kind of became more about the gaminess of it, like kill streaks and care packages and
Yeah.
loadouts and prestiges, and it got away from the gun skill and became more of a cool, like a Twitch shooter. And this is not really my type of game. And
When
so
I had to
just
sit inside
never
and
really got
wait
into
for
zombies
bombs
either.
to stop dropping, I was like,
Yeah.
what? Where's the gun
Or people are like, look at I dropped
Yeah.
35 kills, and I was like, that helicopter killed 15 of them. Is that your skill too?
the
Like-
reason why I don't play zombies, and I respect the shit out of zombies because when it comes to like doing zombies and stuff, they have some really cool Easter eggs and shit to work towards that the community tries to like piece together. I just got really fatigued really quickly with the whole like horde mode.
Yeah.
Because I played a shit ton of horde mode with like Gears, and then I did the whole fire team for Halo, and after that I was like,
Firefight, yeah.
firefight, and after that I was like, I'm good on
Yeah.
anything like horde mode coming after me.
And that's
right
the thing
now.
is like, I guess and again, I never really got into Call of Duty Zombies enough to really know the ins and outs of it, but it just didn't seem like on its surface level like it was as strategy oriented as I hoped it would be from
There's
coming.
a lot of strategy.
No, but you know how like in Gears, like horde mode is about you're not just killing things and trying to survive waves, but you're also building up your base tactically and employing a strategy with your team.
Well, with zombies, you're trying to use your economy wisely.
Yeah, so are you doing that shit? Like, you're building traps and like upgrading your base?
Yeah, there's traps and upgrades, and then after that, like it's like, okay, round one, like I should knife because I won't use my pistol
because,
ammo
like-
and whatnot. Trust me, I totally get where you're coming from because when I was first introduced into zombies, I was just like, this just like
Killing zombies,
yeah,
yeah.
just killing zombies.
Yeah, like a good firefighter, good horde mode is kind of like a tower defense.
yeah.
Like,
no, for sure.
you have to employ good tower defense. in
They
order
have
to
it. Trust me,
deal with
it's
the
definitely
waves,
about that, but I get what you're saying. Like you and I stepped away like way before that was like
Exactly,
a super.
And I just never, again, because I have limited time nowadays. It's rare I get into something new if it's already been established.
Ladies and gentlemen, this has been Kind of Funny Gamescast.
Well,
Thank you very much for joining us. This was a damn good episode.
I had fun.
Much different vibe than we normally have. I'd say it was more informative. You guys definitely know your shit. I appreciate that. Thanks, you for joining me on this illustrious show.
Thank you for having me.
You can find Sean, the Shark Finnegan, chomp, over at Shot by Finnegan on Twitter.
Yes.
Or on IGN, where you can find him doing his daily content and all that stuff.
Yeah, check out Fireteam Chat if you're a Destiny fan. I'm always happy to talk to people about Halo, so hit me up. And then Alfredo Plays over there, at Alfredo Plays everywhere.
Yep. And then twitch.tv/Alfredo Plays, where I just stream every single day.
Yeah, you can watch him wreck motherfuckers.
Yeah, shoot things in the face.
Till next time. I love you.
Later.
Hey, what's up? Hope you enjoyed that. If you did, you can click right there to subscribe to Kind of Funny Games. If you want some stuff that's not video game related, bam, click over there, subscribe to Kind of Funny. If you want to support us monetarily, I'd appreciate it. Click right there. And click right here for some fun Kevin nudes. Maybe.
No.